Hello everyone, my name is Taha Hasan Yıldız from Bilkent University. Today I'm going to presenting you my EE102 term project. In my term project, I designed a game station which has two games in it, and one of the game is called Imitation game, or in other words, Let's Seconds game, and the other game is called as Pet game, which is a mind game actually. So let me start with the second game, which is a pet game, and there's a screen that if you press the button up, you can go to first game, which is imitation game, or if you push the button down, you can go to pet game. So I push the button down and I go to menu for the pet game. In this game, I have two different map depending on the difficulty level. I will start with the difficult one, and I will turn on the switch 0 to go to the hard level, and I need to turn on the switch 1 to go to the easy level. So I'm starting with the hard level. There are some properties that I want to mention before playing the game. The main goal of the game is that user needs to come back to the initial point by going through each box once. And if he managed to do that, there's a win state. If he overlaps himself, there's a fail state. If he tries to go over an obstacle, there's a fail state. And if he tries to come back to the initial point without going through each box, there's a lose state again. So let me play the game. Let me show you a fail state. I'm here, and if I go down, there's a lose state, as you can see, and it says you failed because you hit the obstacle. So if I try to cross myself, I'm here. If I try to go to the right, which is an overlap, it says that failed because you cross line, you cross yourself. And as a final fail, if you try to come back to the initial point without going each box once, if I go down, it says that failed because you didn't go over each box and you left empty boxes. So let me do a win state. I'm going through each box once and coming to the initial point. I push down it and it says win. So second game is just easier than this one, so I'm not displaying it. This is the map. So I will show the second game too, which is imitation game. Here's a menu that if you push the button center, the game will start. The property of the game is that a VGA monitor will randomly generate some green boxes and will generate some randomly black boxes, and I need to turn on the green box which is displayed on the VGA monitor, and I need to turn off the corresponding switch which is painted to black on the VGA monitor. And I am playing this game with the 8 rightmost switches, and I have a time limitation for each step. Each stage, it will start from the 8 seconds and it will decrease by 1 second in each stage. I have 4 seconds. It will go 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds and 5 seconds. Also, I will have 3 seconds between each stage to turn off my switches and be ready for the next stage. So I started the game, and VGA monitor displayed random green boxes, and I turned on the corresponding switch, and it gave me 3 seconds before going to the next stage. And I'm just turning on the green boxes and turning off the black boxes. So time decreases by 1 second in each stage. And this is the final step. It's a little bit hard, but I managed to do it. So that's the win state. So that's all for my project, and thank you for listening. Here's a fail step. I just want to show that before closing the video. So this is a fail step because I didn't do anything. So that was all for my project. Thank you for listening.